Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, as always, I'd like to start off giving all honor, glory, infinite praise, and worship to our power, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle, elder bishops, a great millstone who rule well, teach you on the sound doctrine, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children. That the Lord will have mercy on these perilous times, many dangerous times that we're currently living in. All right, your brother HAQADASH representing GMS branch here in Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out a edifying blessing through the spirit and power. YAHWASHI, you know, and yeah, I'm gonna simply just title this Agenda 2030, man. Okay, and yeah, man, if you've been subscribed and you've been following the brothers, and you know, you understand what this is talking about. How over the years we've explained how even in 2020 is when the Spirit first gave me the insight on it, in terms of how they went from 2030 to 2025. They started to change these agendas. They got something called ID 2020, Agenda 25, Agenda 2030, and so forth. All these agendas, they are surrounded. First of all, let's do this. Agenda. Let's look at the word agenda. It says agenda, matters of practice. Okay. It says things to be believed, matters of faith. You see, things to be done. All right. To drive, to draw out, or forth. So the things that's about to be played in this video are the things that they're trying to draw out of the people. The things they're trying to push towards the people. All right, the things that they believe. Okay, the things they want you to believe. All right. This is their matters of practice, and they're gonna give it to all of the world. Okay. All right. So let's play this.
Out of nowhere. Earlier in this speech that the farmers need to give up their farms before 2030, specifically that year. Yeah, so that's not a coincidence. That year doesn't come out of nowhere. So that year is basically the deadline that our global elites have given our country and will probably give you to abide by these new regulations. And that agenda is called the 2030 agenda. And now I have a slide showing you what that entails. So the 2030 agenda is a United Nations agenda. So there we go. Everybody is part of the United Nations, right? The entire world. And this agenda consists of 17 what they call sustainable development goals. And when you take a look at them right there, you're like,
right, if I could say, you see how these slabs are with the different pictographs and stuff. This is how the let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. All right, I can't find it. I thought it was a Time magazine. It used to be a magazine. Brothers know what I'm talking about. Bible Kashah, let me know, or sisters, whoever, you know, because it was a magazine that dealt with it was like a Time magazine or some type of magazine we used to get back in the day. It used to have a bunch of like little emojis on the front of it, pictograph, if you will, and they used to show what they planned on doing for that year or 5 years from now and so forth. They would have a bunch of emojis, like it'll have a plane with I'm just giving an example. It's not real, but they might have like let's do it like this. They have like a an electric car on the front of it. And in that time, we wanted to have electric cars type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the magazine was. What a specific magazine that I saw personally and like in my hands. I forgot. It said it had something. It had the UN on it, and it said Agenda 20. It said 2030, and it had a bunch of emojis on the front of it. And one of the emojis was the MOTB. They had a bunch of other stuff on there, man. I can't believe that I don't know. I mean, if the Spirit give it to me, you know. But I can't believe I forgot it, you know, because that magazine, I feel like I'm the only one that saw that magazine, and I know I'm not, you know. But that's what this is. That's what this looks like, okay? Different plans and different things that they plan on doing, okay? It says sustainable development goals.
Well, what's wrong with that? You know, they all seem very noble. No poverty, no hunger. Who could be against that? However, if we take a closer look at how they actually want to accomplish all of this, anybody with 2 functioning brain cells realizes that this cannot happen unless there is an active and maybe even forceful redistribution of goods, foods, property, and our rights, which basically comes down to the obliteration of all of our basic liberties and our rights. And these goals, as I said, are not restricted solely to the Netherlands. They are global. And that's where we see their true motive. The people behind this want to establish a one world government, a new world order in which they decide what we eat, when we eat, where we travel, when we travel, who we meet, and what we are allowed to spend our money on. Basically, control over every single aspect of our lives. And I'm sure that many of you have heard the famous sentence from Klaus Schwab, you know, where he says, "You'll own nothing and you'll be happy," right? Yeah, that's this agenda. So why are the people behind this agenda specifically targeting farmers? Well, it's because obviously they really want our way of life and the things that we eat to radically change. They don't want us to eat foods that make us strong. They want us to eat synthetic meat created by Bill Gates. They want us to eat bugs. They want us to drink soy milk so that we become weak and obedient, and we do as they say, and we buy what they offer. So remember...
You see? So, it's a video that YAHWAH did, okay? Alright.
I want to give all glory, praises, and honors.
So I had to click that so I won't forget to go. Alright. So, oh goodness. What a funny. It's a video. It's a video YAHWAH did. Let me see if I can find it real quick. About the farming, okay? I want you guys, Lord willing, to go watch this video. Damn. Time be going so fast. If I can't find it, damn. Man, the elder be going in, man. Man, okay, so all right, whatever. I can't find it. It sucks. And so it must have been one of the news and prophecy end time prophecy, like you see right here, right? One of these type of videos, right? It was one of these type of videos where the elder was going into
BAHASHAM.
He was going into you know, he was going into how, you know, you know, the farming, you know, dealing with the farming, how they're buying up the farms, and he was going into how a lot of people, a lot of farmers are committing, are unaliving themselves. You know what I'm saying? About the genes, I mean, not the gene, but the seeds that's being planted inside the soil, and you know what I'm saying, and so forth, man. You know, it's a good video. I can't find it, man. But yeah. So this is what's going on. Okay, this is what's going on. So, these people, like she said, Cotton Swab said what? I'm gonna just show you this with your own nothing and be happy. That's Cotton Swab with the glasses and the suit and the tie on the second video that you see. All right, he said it like when he was sitting at this video. You see here, right here at the top, 0:44 seconds. All right, that's who he is. I don't want to play it for the sake of the video, but that's who Cotton Swab is. Okay, and and this is the agenda, you know. But the scripture says what? This is Job chapter 20 and 5. It says, Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. You see, and this devil has a short time, right? His triumphing is short. His reign, his dominance, you know what I'm saying? It's hey man, it's coming to an end. We're at his end, right? This nigga is so funny because he spent all his time, all these years, all these centuries, right? Hundreds of years to get to this point. And he finally got to this point, and it's actually his end. All that hard work is his actual reward to benefit from all that hard work is actually going to be his end, where he does not even get to benefit or reap the fruit of his labor. He's going to reap it on the left hand side, right? You reap what you sow, because he reaped bloodshed, unaliveness, and the whole nine. Anything you could think of, he's done it at the highest level. Okay, he's the highest form of wizard and sorcerer and so forth on the planet. So, you know, it's crazy how the Lord did it, man. Call LAIWALAMYAM, YAHAWASHI for that, man. So the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. You see, it was only a what? It was like I was about to say, and let's keep reading. 6. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds, right? Because he took lands and he took resources, oil, oil reserves, any else you could think of, people. They talk about that in Revelation 18. This is what the devil has in his possession. This is how his head reached into the clouds, because he owns everything. He prints the money. He give you the food, shelter, clothing. And talked about that in the curses. Deuteronomy 28. You should go to him for wants of all things. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not word, who is he? If this is not the devil, then who is? So this is why he said, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach into the clouds, because he's been able to forward things without or it seemed like he's been able to forward things without like a stoppage or someone intervening to try to stop his plans, So this is how scripture talk about knowledge puffeth up, Well, same for this devil. The more he found out and the more he dug up, because this man digs up things. He gotta go dig it up to, he's not a man of faith, right? Even though we prove all things, he's still not a man of faith. He gotta go actually, and he conquered all the relics and all the ancient monument, and it's scripture say he reaped unto himself all people. Yo, the more it said he's wiser than Daniel, it said knowledge increased. So the more knowledge increased, it puffed him up. Because he knew no one would be able to what? For the time being, come up against him. Because he's in control of life or death, it seems like. So that put his head to his excellent mountains of heaven. His resources, his gain, put him up at the highest level. Right? His pride is at the highest level. Verse 7, Job 20:7. It says, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? And this is what we're coming into, right? Your dung, your bowels, that you release the toxins from your body, right? That's never to be seen again. Flushed away. You think nothing of it. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. You see? And this is the wicked, man. This is the wicked. All right. Jump down to 15. It says, he have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahawah shall cast them out of his belly. You see, and this is what we is seeing or gonna see here soon. Okay? Dealing with this man's agenda. He think he's gonna as it says on the screen, end of order in which they decide decide who you are, what you eat, how you think. Like the ultimate formation of God outside of immortality. This is what he's trying to accomplish. But the Lord said, even though he swallowed these things down, these things are considered riches. Land, people, cattle, oil. Right, because we're going to have servants. That's how you know we're not in rulership, because we're the servants. Okay? And he shall vomit them up again. See, the Lord did it before. And he's going to do it again. This time you're never going to come back into power, because you have something called the Renaissance, meaning rebirth, and this devil came back into power. Okay. When you deal with a snake, you cut the head off the snake. If you cut anything else off the snake, it has a potential to continue to live. So this time, YAHAWASHI said what? He's coming to cut the head off the serpent, and the serpent is a dragon now. When you go to the etymology of dragon, it says a huge serpent. So it talk about that in Revelations 12, the dragon, that old serpent, the devil, right? So we're dealing with a greater form, when he grew. We're dealing with a greater form of himself. But the Lord is about to do this. It said Jeremiah 30:23, behold, the whirlwind of YAHAWASHI go forth with fury, a continual whirlwind. And he shall fall, and it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. So this time the Lord is about to smite the head, man. The fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days, you should consider it. Aren't we in the latter days? She said in this video that they want to achieve this by 2030. Well, isn't it 2025? If they want to achieve their agenda by 2030 and have everything accomplished by this year, that means that what? YAHAWASHI, just speaking as a man, it seemed like, according to the prophecies, right? The Lord will put a stop to this man's agenda between now and 2030. Because the Lord said when he's about to fill, let's get that. Let's go back to Job. Is it 5? it's not 5. It's I think it's let me see. 14. No, it's actually going back to the same chapter it was earlier, Job 20. And let me see. Bear with me, man. Yeah, damn. Jumping down to 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him. Matter of fact, let's start at 22. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And it says he should be in straits. He's going to be in difficulty, you know. As the closer you get to trying to achieve this, even though the difficulty is a part of the plan, it's actually going to be out of his control, because the more we get closer to Yahawah's return, the more them left-hand spirits is going to return back into the heavens, right? In terms of the ones that he's dealing with to get this information, to get the knowledge, to get this, to do this, you know. And the ones he suppressed, the laborers, they're gonna which is us, right? We're being transformed into that gods that the Lord intended for us to be. Okay, and we're becoming that thorn in his side, man. Okay, because when you go into this Job 20 and 22, you go into that word wicked. It said, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. You go into that word wicked here. It says laborer, you know, sufferer, you know. We're the workman. We're the laborer, right? So showing you that we're gonna rise up, all right, and we're a part of we're the laborers, the workers, right? The Israel, the elect, right? The elite of the heavens, okay. They're a thorn. They have something to do with your downfall. The prophets, man. That's why he gonna come down with great wrath upon us, because he know if he have a short time. Pursuing the Revelations 12. Starting at 10 on down, man. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. It shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right now he's eating. And then you got, like I said, Genesis 20:25. You have this. Project 2025. Agenda 2025. It says, this is 21 hours ago. Let's see. We must not let opportunities pass. Right, and this is an opportunity. It was the saying, how the saying go, don't never let a good crisis go to waste. And they're coming with a lot of these what you know, what is it, man? Salaki. They're coming with a lot of these aerial attacks, you know. It says a new start. It says, look at this guy. So they're just highlighting different things. Players to promote gender equality, women's empowerment across all aspects of my presidents. Like, so they just highlighting different things, advancing climate actions and technology. You know, create a free, open, and secure digital future for all. This is a part. This is a part of the agenda, man. His mind. His what it say? His practice. You know, what is it? So I typed in, right? It says the average empire survives 250 years. You see, the average empire survives 250 years. Okay? And America has been at war for over 90% of its existence since 1776. Okay? You see the numbers. What did Trump say? First, you got the term semi-quincentennial, right? Is a term that refers to the 250th anniversary of an event. It is used to describe the 250th anniversary of the United States founding, which will take place in 2026. See? Semi means half, quin means 5, centennial means 100. Okay? And Trump talked about this. See? Okay, so it says, what is Trump planning for America's 250th birthday? Is planning to throw the most spectacular party for the 250th birthday of modern America, spanning an entire year of events, entire year of events. The festivities called the Salute to America will begin Memorial Day in May 2025. Right, May. May Day. May is a big satanic month for the elite, and culminate in a day of celebration on July 4th, as well as July 4th, 2026, to celebrate the country's founding and independence from Britain. Right? Right, because America comes out of Britain. Okay? It says, so you see it, you know. So these devils are walking in great pride, man. But what did the Lord say? When he is about to fill his belly, Job 20:23, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You know? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And that's what's coming. You see? That's what's coming. War. They've been in war majority of their existence, and they're going to continue to stay in war the whole entire existence up until the end. And it's going to end with the biggest war that has ever been on the planet Earth. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise and worship to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. A double honors to our apostles and bishops who rule well. Peace, citation, of Till next time, Shalom.